Hey, what's up guys? My name is Vitaly and in today's video we're gonna show you how to paint an old piece of furniture and make it look like new again. We'll follow you through every step of the process by using materials and tools that you can buy in any retail store or order it online and do it easily at home. Let's get started. This is standard dresser, which is about 30 years old and still not in a bad shape, but we'll make it look way better. And the first step is going to be to remove all the hardware and drawers. The second step of the process is going to be to clean and degrease the surface of the dresser. Do not worry, all the products and equipment that we use will live in the comment area down below. We will take the degreaser and spray on the top of the surface, leave it to sit for a minute and start scrubbing with a scrubbing pad. Really important to make sure there is no grease left on the wood. We gotta take our time and scrub it really well in the grooves and corners. The next step is gonna be sanding. In the particular case, we use sanding block and sanding paper in a 150 grit, which is pretty aggressive. You could use anything between 150 to 220 to take the top layer off. And again, it is very important to go thoroughly in all the corners and grooves. Right after, we jump on the body of the dresser and sand it thoroughly as well. If you have a sanding machine, please use it. It will save you a good bit of time on the long run. Everything we do needs to be done efficiently. The following step after sanding would be spraying alcohol and wiping it down to remove all the dust. By doing it, we're making sure that primer will bond to the wood nicely. The same thing is gonna need to be done to the body of the dresser. Very important note, all the steps in the process are very crucial. By skipping one of them, we could mess up the whole project. Before we start priming everything, we will quickly mask the drawers. You're gonna need frog tape and masking paper. If you have a masking tool, it will save you some time, but it's not necessary. Just take tape and paper and secure the inside of the drawers and leave only faces to be sprayed. You do not have to tape the body though, no one will see the inside of it. Now we're off to the fun part, applying primer. Right before we start spraying, we take a tack cloth and wipe down any dust that's left. We use a professional sprayer with 311 tip to spray, but you do not have to do that. You can buy the cheapest sprayer for $100 and it will do a good job as well. You could also brush and roll if you would like to, but we do not prefer that way. After we applied first coat of primer, we can see all the little dings and holes which we're going to patch with putty. The one that we use is oil-based and ready to be sanded in 15 minutes, and that's the one we recommend as well. Now we take 220 grit sandpaper and sand everything that we just patched. Now we can apply second coat of primer and let it dry for about 30 minutes. The primer that we use is shellac based and dries pretty quickly. Remember, besides making it look great, we gotta be efficient. Once the primer is dry, we'll take 320 grit sandpaper to sand it down to smooth out the grain that has risen while still leaving the primer intact, so we do not lose the adhesion that the primer will provide for the top coat. Finally, we're off to applying a top coat, but before that we have to wipe the surface down with tack cloth to get rid of leftover dust. In our case we use a water-based lacquer from Rennet, but also we'll mention some other products down below in comment area. We would always recommend to apply 2 coats of paint or lacquer to make sure it's gonna be durable and looking like a piece of candy. Now we can unwrap all the drawers from masking, install the hardware and put it all back together. If you guys find this video helpful in your project or you just enjoy watching it, smash the like button, leave us a comment, and we'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.